Tape don't lie. Bottom line,
Yeah.
you know, and Connor's 100% right. You put it. This is the body of work you've done thus far this season, and this is a redundant. You know, the lack of depth on defense, the miscues on offense, the lack of momentum, the turnovers. This is who you are, and it's tough to swallow because you have such high expectations, right? You have Aaron Rodgers, you have everything going into the season that you want, and it's just not happening. So it's tough because I do have empathy for Jeff Ulbrich, right? Like, this is his first shot at being a head coach. And so now he's under fire with a team he's expected to turn around, and it's not happening. So, and he, by the way, when he got the job for being energetic, spirited, right? He's supposed to be now he's on the side looking like, man.
Happens quick.
Right. He's like, I don't know what to do right now. And of course he's not going to admit his team is tapping, because if he says that publicly, this guy's in the locker room, they're going to turn it off. So, and there's a lot of ball to play. So I think right now, man, it's just one of the things where you have to be very honest with yourself, who you are. This coaching staff is going to have to out-coach what they have to be ahead of their skis and do a better job. But players are going to play. And you turn on the tape, man, and Bart talks about it week after week. It's the lack of technique, the lack of understanding the schemes, and you're seeing guys, man, just open up wide gashing lanes for the running backs to come through, and it's ugly, man. But I feel bad for Ulbrich because he can't stop this. That's the bottom line.
Chelsea, to me, last year, my number one fear coming out of the season was, including Robert Saleh and everybody in this, is that they were a room when Aaron Rodgers came back to practice at the end of December that they said, he's going to come save us. And when you have that mentality going into a training camp and then a season, you start to kind of lean on, okay, he's going to carry us in these moments. And I think this Jets team right now is a building right now that's looking for Aaron Rodgers to save them. And he's come up short in some game-winning drive situations, and then tonight everything fell short. So the problem is when you do that, you lose sight of what you're supposed to do. And this is a Jets team right now that nobody is doing their job. And I know people hate that saying from New England, but the reality is they are not individually completing their assignments. Right. And when you start to, fall apart like that, you look at the guy in the room that's supposed to be godlike. And I think they've looked at Aaron Rodgers like that. And at 40 years old, maybe he's not that guy right now. It doesn't mean he's a bad player. Doesn't mean he doesn't deserve to start a quarterback. Doesn't mean he can't be an above-average starter. But I think people lost sight of their individual goals and accomplishments, and it's transpiring into this season. And that was a bad mindset to establish at the end of last year.
I think, Connor, you hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly what it is. It's looking like it's like when you don't have the guy that's supposed to be the savior, everybody else elevates.
Yes.
And it's like when you feel like you have the savior, everybody looks to him like, oh, what are we going to do? And he's expected to calm everybody else down. The problem is everybody else's play is dipped, and his play isn't what they thought it was going to be. So then that's what happens, right?